I mean, a couple of months ago, if I recollect correctly, there was one LinkedIn post of yours where you kind of, talked about the various causal inference softwares, libraries. If you were to recommend a particular, set of causal libraries or softwares, what would it be?
Yeah, so well, disclaimer, I use R for my work mostly. I mean, I also use Python, and I've used Python quite a bit in the past. But in R, there is something I shared. There is so CRAN, which is the repository of networks,
Mhm.
has what they call a task view for causal inference. So it's kind of like just this HTML web page. It's
Mhm.
not pretty, but it has like basically all the R causal inference packages are listed in categories. So that is a great place to start um, if you want to use R. For Python, I know the basic Python libraries, they are more tied to Perl's framework. So you have DoY, EconML, just off the top of my head, because I don't really usually do much causal inference work in Python. But I think Python is also growing very fast in its adoption of causal inference. There is a lot of packages. There is people in the LinkedIn group that are sharing their developments and things like that. So I think any tool is valid. It really depends on your preference. Python is more popular in industry and with ML. R is more popular in academia, in biostatistics, and things like that. So depending on your field, you might prefer one or the other. I am not very
And
dogmatic
marketing as
on
well.
that.
We use
Yeah,
R as well for market mix
yeah.
modeling a lot. Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, so it depends on your field and your. I think, yeah, like I was saying, I'm not very dogmatic about the tool. I think R and Python are incredible. In economics, they use Stata. Personally, I don't use it a lot. I've used it in the past. Anything that is like R and Python, in a sense, are general purpose. You can do a lot with them. So I think any learning any of those tools will get you far. There is not you don't need to over worry about what tool should you learn, as long as you learn one at least. And I wanted to add something else. Um, yeah, I just wanted to say, like, for my book, right now I am writing like everything, the case studies and everything in R. And as I said, I do not use Python a lot for my causal inference work. So, but I really want to share the case studies in Python. So I am looking for someone to help me translate it. I have a few people that proposed. So I would like also for my book to have a Python code version, because I think, as I said, I am not dogmatic on the tool, and I think it would be very good for Python users to who are interested in causal inference to have the ability to do so with my book to learn about it. So
Maybe you can use some, LLM methods. I think there are companies like Cursor.ai,
yeah, yeah,
and
I want to use LLM methods, but I would like also to work with somebody,
I understand. Yeah.
because yeah, yeah, it's more a matter of time and like yeah, I could do everything myself, but I think it would be more efficient to work with somebody on that, especially because I am in R, I am very, very high level. In Python, I have a good level, but it would take me more time. So probably it's more efficient to work with somebody.
Yeah, but you always need to, unit test the codes. And I think causal inference codes are more like, the functional testing codes.
Yeah,
You need to be really sure about, whether what you want it to do is it doing it, So
yeah,
you just can't blindly push the code into some LLM and say that he translate this R code into Python. So I understand
exactly.
the
Yeah.
flaws